Hi guys, welcome back to another flow. We are going to be diving into a quicker full body practice that's going to focus on a lot of core strength and stability, some lower body strength and flexibility, as well as some upper body strength and flexibility. So nice, well-rounded practice, really focusing as well on some postural alignment and postural correction. So we are gonna dive on into it, connect our breath to our movement, and come into our yoga practice. Feel really good. So big toes together, knees wide. We're gonna go ahead and slide those arms out long, melt the forehead down. And just really giving yourself a few minutes here to arrive in your practice, arrive within the four corners of your mat, and letting all the layers of you slowly start to arrive here. Physically feeling all parts of the body connected to the mat, from a little spread of the fingers, grounding down through all 10 finger pads, all 10 knuckle pads. Feeling the wrists, the forearms, elbows, forehead, all grounded into the mat. The knees, the shins, the tops of the feet, tips of the toes, all connected, grounded in to the mat. Nice big inhale here through the nose, filling up those lungs. And a nice big releasing exhale to move us in. Few more cycles of breath, just like so. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more big breath here. Inhale. And release. Giving yourself permission to be here for the next several minutes within your practice. And every time you feel your mind starting to wander elsewhere, maybe into what happened before this practice, maybe thinking about what is yet to come in your day or evening, week or weekend. Just gently give yourself permission to come back into this space by really connecting to all parts of the body connected to that inhale, from the belly expanding to the lungs, up into the chest. And the exhale, chest releases, lungs release, belly releases. And just following that train of breath. We'll take one more breath here for the moment, inhaling. And as we exhale, we'll walk those hands over to the right, getting some extra length through the left side body. Hands can be side by side. The left fingertips can reach a little bit further than the right if you're looking for a little extra length here. Or left hand can place right on top of the right, so we can press into the palm and get traction by pressing down through the left hip and inviting, again, even more length through that left side body. So intention of the day is to really honor what you need and take in what you need from this practice and leave what you don't, as well as really focusing how movements feel for you versus how they may look. And even if that means closing off the eyes and really just getting deeper into the movement and listening to my words. Inhale, we'll walk it back through center and then over to left, getting that expansion through that right side body. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, we'll use that breath to walk us back through center, and we'll take a few kind of progressing spinal rolls here to get us into movement. So spreading through the fingers, grounding down through the palms, big toes still together, knees still wide, so this wide stance child's pose. On our next inhale, really slowing down this movement, bone by bone, we're gonna start to round out the spine, tailbone tucks down, eventually shoulders stack over wrists. And then as we exhale, arching the spine, sinking the hips all the way back down to the heels, taking these moving, rolling spinal rolls. Inhale, we round. Exhale, we arch back. Just taking a few more, just like so. Inhaling and exhaling, just really getting that mobility through our spine, our main channel in the body, opening through the shoulders, a little fire up of the core, opening through the hips, release through the lower back. Really just a full body little roll we're getting to dive on in here. We'll take one more. Inhale, we round forward. Exhale, we arch it back. From here, coming right into our tabletop. So wrists under shoulders, we'll inch those knees underneath the hips. Toes are tucked, few cat-cows. As we inhale, chest lifts, we arch the spine. Exhale, press up through the shoulders, round out. Inhale, we arch. And exhale, we round. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round it out. Coming back to that flat back, neutral spine, adding in some core strength and stability in here. So left toes are tucked. We're going to take our next inhale, kick that right leg back, hip, knee, ankle in line, feet are flexed to begin. Exhale, as we meet the shape, we're pressing out through the wrists, protracting those shoulders away from each other, belly button pulled into the spine, so nice and active, although we are just taking a moment and meeting the shape. One more breath here. Inhale, we point the right toes. As we exhale, left arm is going to extend to follow. So nice big long line of energy being created from the left fingertips to the right toes, right through the spine. Inhale here. As we exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch it in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we crunch two more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch it in. Inhale, extend. As we exhale, left palm plants down. We're going to untuck the left toe, kickstand that left foot, that left shin, like about a 45-degree angle off that left edge of your mat. Take a nice big step on that right foot, right fingertips sweep towards the front of the mat. Inhale here. As we exhale, just taking a few arm circles, moving one way, and moving back the other way. From here, right fingertips reach towards the front of your mat. We're coming right back in line. We're planting the right foot down. I'm just going to move up on my mat ever so slightly. From here, we're really going to ground down through the left knee, reaching up and out of the waist, and we're going to come all the way upright. Take your time getting there. Right arm is going to extend down that back leg, and left fingertips are going to reach towards the back of your mat. Feel free for a little bit more balance and stability to tuck under through those left toes. Gate pose. Inhale here. As we exhale, we come upright, letting the left arm lead us, left palm plants, reaching right fingertips towards the front of the mat, unraveling right back into our tabletop for a moment. Just taking a little shift side to side, opening up through the lateral body, the lat, the hip, the oblique, all those muscles connected to the glute and that external rotation of the hip. Abductors, glute medius. Taking a moment here. While we're here, let's just take a little moment to love on those wrists a bit more. So fingertips reaching towards the outer edges of the mat. Just a little shift side to side. If this is too much, you can always inch those knees in. You can also just find stillness here as well. And then from here, palms facing up, fingertips pointing in towards each other. Same thing here. Option to just find stillness, or if you want to get a little rock side to side. Too much of a stretch, bring those knees in a bit more. From here, fingertips facing forward, a few more cat-cows to move us through that opposite side. As we inhale here, chest lifts, we arch the spine. Exhale, press through the shoulders, round out through the spine. Inhale, we arch. And exhale, we round. Inhale, we arch. And exhale, we round. Coming back to that flat back, neutral spine, and opposite side, we flow. So next inhale, we kick that left leg back, flex the foot for a moment, meet the shape, pressing out through the wrist, protracting shoulders off to the side, belly button pulling into the spine, hips nice and squared off to the floor. We're gonna point the toes next. Inhale, exhale, right arm extends to follow. Inhale, we meet the shape for a moment. Exhale, need an elbow, crunch it in. We go for 5 rounds here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Ooh, falling over. Exhale, we crunch it in. Hopefully you have more balance than I do today. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch. We're gonna go for 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we extend. Beautiful job. Exhale, right palm plants, untuck right toe, kickstand that right shin off to the side. Take a nice big step with the left foot, reaching left fingertips towards the front of your mat. Nice big breath to meet. And as we exhale, a few arm circles here, moving one way. And a few moving back the other way. If these arm circles look weird for me on this side, it's because I'm trying not to hit my mic. Awesome, so we'll come back through center for a moment. We're just gonna reach left fingertips towards the front of your space, kick that left leg right back, so hip, knee, ankle in line. From here, use the engagement of your core. Take your time getting there. Right toes can tuck under for a bit more balance and stability. Let the left fingertips really guide you, followed by that base of the strength through our core. Right fingertips reach towards the back of the mat. Left leg is extended. Left fingertips slide down the left leg. Even if you're staying upright, beautiful. As you get here, inhale here. Exhale, letting the right hand guide you right back through center. Right wrist underneath the right shoulder. Right palm planted. Left palm planted. Knees under hips. Taking a few little rocks side to side here. Beautiful job. From here, we're gonna come back to a narrow child's pose. So toes tuck, knees hip distance apart. Sink the hips back down to the heels, adding a little extra upper body strength in. Nice big inhale, filling up those lungs. Nice big exhale out the mouth, let it go. Next inhale to begin, we're just gonna shoot straight through table. And then exhale back to that narrow child's. We'll go for 3 more. Inhale, shoot forward table. Exhale, press it back. And as always, it's okay if your timing is different than mine. Go at your own pace and just use this as your base and your blueprint and your foundation, but feel free to make it your own always. Adding a push-up on this time. So inhale, shoot forward. Chest and hips move as 1 unit. Elbows get a slight pull out to the sides. Press it high and back. We got 3 here. Inhale, exhale, push up. Inhale, press high. Exhale, press back. Totally fine as follow the depth of your push up. As much or as little as you need. Inhale, shoot forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, back. Exhale, little extra add-on here, push up and a shoulder tap. So inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale right, drop it down, exhale, left, drop it down, press it back, inhale, reset, exhale, back in child. Inhale here, exhale through your table, inhale, push up, exhale, press it high. Inhale right, exhale left, inhale, press back. 1 more here. Take a breath back in child's, reset, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, shoot forward. Inhale, push up, exhale, press high. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale as we press back to our child. Exhale, let it go. One more breath here, inhaling and exhaling. From here, feel free to stay either in this narrow child's pose or big toes together, knees wide, our wide stance child's pose for this next little movement. So feel free to modify with this right here option to move with me. So next inhale, we're going to shoot forward through and past our tabletop a bit. We're going to drop down to the elbows, untuck the toes. You might even need to inch those elbows out a bit more to create more length. So toes are untucked, engage the glutes, hips pull all the way down towards the mat. Upper body lifts, little back bend, our sphinx. Inhale here and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, filling up. And exhale, letting go. A little added strength here. Again, option to just hang out in that child's pose at the back of your mat. If you're with me, we're going to drop the front body all the way down. Forehead melts down. Don't mind me, I'm not going to do that because my mic is in the way. But fingertips are going to reach out long, palms facing each other. Arms, wrists, elbows, shoulders in line, hips, knee, ankles in line. Toes are pointed. As we take our next inhale, everything pulls high. Exhale, drop it down. Gaze stays neutral. Gaze shifting straight down towards the mat, so neck stays nice and neutral. Inhale, we lift high. Exhale, we drop. We go for one more. Upper and lower, lifting at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, we drop. From here, wrists are going to come right underneath the shoulders, toes tucked, grounded through the knees, elbows stay tucked into the sides, belly button pulls into the spine. We're going to press high, and we're eventually going to make our way down to the back body. So kickstand those feet out to the sides, making our way all the way down in your own timing. Coming down here. Arms by the sides, feet flat, knees bent. Taking a moment here, palms facing down. We're just going to window wipe to begin. A little extra strength, and then we're winding things down. Coming back through center. Take a nice big breath here. And as we exhale, drive through those heels, hips pull high, glute bridge, we hold. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We drop it all the way down. From here, knees pulling towards the chest. They can either be narrow or wide. Feel free to take a few ankle circles here, a few moving one way, and a few moving back the other way. From here, knees pull in through center. If we are wide, extend the legs, flex the feet, toes pulling back towards you. Keep as much of a bend in the knees as you need to here. Fingertips can come around the hamstrings, around the calves, or even around the feet or ankles, or not at all. Arms can always just open out into a T. Feel free to close off the eyes here. We're letting all that blood just flow back to our vital organs, activating our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest part of our nervous system, letting the heart rate lower, letting blood pressure drop back down. Inhale here. Exhale, really starting to relax. Letting your breath flow back into its natural rhythm. Inhale here, filling up those lungs. Exhale, let it go. And we drop it all the way down into Shavasana for the sake of a quicker practice. Legs can extend all the way out long. Feet to the outer edges of your mat, knees together, or soles of the feet together, knees wide. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Arms can be open up into a T. They can be up overhead, almost into this diamond shape by the sides. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, both hands to the hips, whatever feels best. Either way, we're just going to take a nice big breath to settle us into our stillness. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. And let yourself settle. There is nothing left to do here besides be. And what a beautiful gift we get to give ourselves for the next few minutes to do just that. Last 3 cycles of breath as we come back into body. We're going to deepen that breath to re-energize. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Allowing yourself to give yourself some of the deepest breath you've taken all day. Inhale. And release. One more breath to seal our practice. Inhale here. And exhale out the mouth. Let it all go. Letting the way out be just as grounded and intentional and slow and sweet as we made our way in. Really taking your time with it. No rush to jump off your mats. And I really encourage you, if you have the time and the space and the capacity, to linger here a bit longer, if you can. From here, and for now, this is where I'm going to leave you today for the sake of a shorter practice. Thank you so much for flowing with me, and I'll see you soon.